Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I believe the last time we learned the Crucio Curse, and we pretty much said, bad, don't want to do that. I haven't been back to this game in a very long time, as you'll probably see from the date of this video uploading versus the last one. I went from doing daily uploads to pretty much non-existent. Finished my year at college and then just, You... Okay. I'll leave you be. I was actually wondering why I went into cinematic there, but I forget I always fast travel instead of actually coming out, so that would happen every time. So I more or less have no idea about the controls again, and what my objectives are. Arresto momentum. Isn't that the one that these were falling? Practice flying near the spires, practice flying near Cambridge Tower. Okay. So, why is that purple? Oh, there's gonna be enemies and stuff. Nice. What do I burn? I've forgotten.
And it's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help.
Send.
Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I like how I can just set it to fly. Looks like we're going in.
That's it.
So it's there. I should be there.
Welcome back. Have you finished your...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Okay. I can use it to stop stuff. And people. Oh.
Accio, Wingardium
As
Leviosa.
much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Nice.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Okay.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
If that's all you've read, I imagine that would be... The only thing exciting is the fact that it's, you could feel...
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
We must remain unseen.
Bombarda! Incendio! Accio Defender! Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Accio! Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Oh, do I need to create a...
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay.
You've done it!
Bowling bridge. Purple.
I knew
Gate.
we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Defendo!
Imperial!
Crucible. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a
Wingardium
cinch.
Leviosa.
How gracious of you.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
It's meant to be a joke.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Accio. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Come on, Counter Superman.
Bombarda. Crucible. Imperial.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Where did I put it? There.
Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Oh, thank you. The relic contains abundant potential. It's possible this could benefit not only Matt Wizard King, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved realizes intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to
It
Feldcroft.
summons Inferni.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Right. Who the Oh,
Is that
no.
ominous?
Can I just...
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
I won't step back from a fight.
I can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to
Oh,
take
fuck
the
off.
relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
That
What
pretty
do you
much is what I
suggest?
think.
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
All this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Alright, let's see these consequences.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. Crucio. That's not my attention.
Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Is that meant to be?
No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
I was wondering, I was a bit like, their chimneys are blowing a lot of smoke.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Your accusations in someone else's That was meant for me.
This Crucio.
To the right!
Incendio.
They're closing in!
Confringo! You're not expulso! Confringo!
Got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Confringo! Incendio. Keep out the way!
Defender! Confringo!
Keep out of front!
Descender! Bombarder! Incendio! Crucible!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Right, for one, what the fuck is this twitching scarecrow?
Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Incendio! Reparo!
Oh, there's a shop. Shop that I can't access right now. Great.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Was I meant to say you went too far? Like... fuck off. Right, I need to see if it could have been any different. Right. I read. I have no idea what I'm meant to do. What's my quest? Map. Oh my god, there's like a whole other area. I haven't been anywhere near that. Irondale is a wizarding countryside originally founded by goblins to mine iron. Oh my god, am I actually meant to fly all that? That is going to be horrendous.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
But
what to do?
I think that's all I have for this episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.